plane and by boat, people are evacuating the islands in the Bahamas hardest hit by Hurricane Dorian. The government says 3,500 people have left their homes in the island chain, Grand Bahama or Abaco. At least 45 people are reported dead after the Category 5 storm hit a week ago. That toll expected to climb a lot more. Right now, at least 70,000 people need food, water, and shelter.
Tonight, WPTV News Channel 5's Jay CASHMERE joins us live from Marsh Harbour, one of the hardest hit areas in the Bahamas. Jay?
Michael and Kelly, good evening from the International Airport here at Marsh Harbour, where just within the last hour, things have gotten considerably busier here on the ramp. The relief effort here is twofold tonight. You have private aircraft like the ones behind me that are flying in, bringing relief supplies and taking survivors out. In the distance, you have the U.S. military, the Marines, the U.S. Army. They're on the ground here, and the Ospreys and the Blackhawks. They are taking all the relief supplies to the affected areas all around the Abacos here. This area here in Marsh Harbour is in dire need of help right now. In fact, the infrastructure was completely decimated. I want you to look at the video on your screen here. We were able to tour this area earlier today for several hours, and when I say there's nothing left, there is absolutely nothing left in Marsh Harbour. And because of that, officials are asking anyone who is left in the town that they see, they are bringing them to the airport and asking them to leave or go find areas in and around the Bahamas with family or friends that weren't as affected until they can sustain life in this area. Simply put, it looked like a bomb went off. Search and rescue teams are in place right now looking for survivors, anyone that's trapped right now. We found one woman today driving through town in this decimated place, and I asked her point blank, why are you here? And I want you to listen to the trauma that she went through and why she chose to stay.
It was like being on an airplane, your air was popping and the roof just was yanked off the house. In the eye of the storm, we had to run away, and the tail end of the storm came and everything was just being plucked up out of the road and tossed around. My family and I were trapped in my trusty Jeep.
So here you have a family that went through the trauma of this storm. Category 5 winds of 185 miles an hour. They were trapped in their car. They made it out alive, and today they still sit trying to find life in Marsh Harbour. Why, you ask? Because this is their home, and they want to rebuild, and it's going to start today, and that is the effort among many of the Bahamians here. They are with family and friends nearby in areas that aren't affected, but you have a convergence of people who want to get out and some people who are here that want to stay here and just try and rebuild with whatever they can right now. Life is going to be tough here in Marsh Harbour for some time right now, but the rebuilding effort is underway. The relief effort is slow to get going. It is now picking up the pace, as you can see behind me tonight, but we will be on the ground here covering this story endlessly. We have a lot of content to bring back home for you. But for now, reporting live from the International Airport here at Marsh Harbour, back to you, Michael and Kelly.
Jay, thank you.